All right, hello, good morning, good evening, and good night. I hope you guys are doing absolutely fantastic because today, man, there's a lot of red. What we're going to be talking about in this video is I want to go over the situation in the market and also some new buys that I acquired. So I know that I've been doing quite a few buys in my channel over the past little while. It's obviously due to the fact that the market is currently downtrending. Of course, when I see opportunities, I want to buy, and I currently think we're in a pretty good opportunity phase, which is why I bought more SQY, PYPY, BABO, and YMAX. I bought all 4 Yieldmax ETFs. So what I want to do in this video is have their stock price charts up in this video. I want to show you how they've been performing over the past little months and really how the overall market, some different ETFs such as Vanguard S&P 500 ETF, to show you guys, wow, really like the overall market is taking a big hit in the recent kind of months and weeks. So I want to see where we're currently at, and I think we're at a pretty important price point. You know, I say this a lot, but look, we're really at a downtrend here. We are hitting a support level, and it almost seems as if we are about to break through. We had a little bit of a breakthrough here, but the next few trading days are going to decide where we go. So it's very important that we talk about this right now. So if you guys are interested in, of course, any opportunities in the market, high yield investing, subscribe to our channel. We're up to 7,106 subscribers, 543 subscribers in the past 28 days. That is awesome. Thank you to everyone who subscribed, enjoying our videos, and let's get into it nonetheless. So I made 4 buys. Let's talk about them. So I bought, my biggest position was YMAX. YMAX, I bought 45 shares at $16.47. $16.47. Currently a little up on that position. I'm not too concerned whether I'm up or down on that position. YMAX could fall even more, and I'd likely buy even more. The main thing is that YMAX must correlate well with the S&P 500. If I see that YMAX doesn't correlate with the S&P 500, then I wouldn't be buying so heavily. But for the past 6 months, I have owned YMAX. I've tracked YMAX daily, and it has performed very well compared to SPY and as well VOO, which is the Vanguard S&P 500 ETF. So I buy YMAX for high dividends. And of course, when you have, for example, YMAX that is trading down in price, when you're able to buy at a better price point, you are also able to collect higher dividend yields. You get a better price, you get a better return potentially on your capital appreciation, and you get to absorb more in terms of monthly income. And of course, because I'm buying so many shares, I already have a lot of shares. And so every single week, I'm receiving more and more monthly income, which I will use to buy more and more. It's a compounding effect. You guys know the snowball. But nonetheless, 45 shares of YMAX at $16.47. Next position was BABO. Here, I bought 15 shares, which is only a $250 investment at $16.16. Next, PYPY. 29 shares at $17.23. Then we have my final buy, which is SQY, 14 shares at $17.65. So to go over, YMAX, about $1,250 invested. BABO, about $250 invested. PYPY, $500 invested. Square, SQY, $250 invested. And I'm saying this because when you're looking at your Yieldmax ETFs, let's say they're trending down in value. Really, if you're confident in them, you want to hold them for the long term, as I want to do with these 4, I'm looking to invest at great prices. And you don't have to invest $1,000 every time, $5,000 every time. You can do little buys along the way as long as your brokerage account is, a smart decision to do so. With Questrade, you can use my referral link that'll be in the description of this video, but I don't pay any commission fees on Questrade, which is great when I buy because I'm able to buy $250 worth and I don't have to worry about a $5 commission fee, for example. But when you sell, you do pay a commission fee of about $5 or so. So why do I say that? It's because if you're able to buy when prices get low, you get a much better dividend yield and you get a much better potential price appreciation. And of course, YMAX, I want to buy as markets go down. It's important to have cash. As I always mention, you never know when the market's going to completely, let's say, not crash, but go down. It could hit levels as much as $570, because if we break through this point, there's a potential that we hit 570. There's also the potential that we hit 560 and 540. So there's a lot of barriers for the market kind of over the short term. And you see here that we've had periods like this in the past where we look at maybe July 2024, where the market has hit new lows and was at this period and really dropped significantly fast. So you want to be able to catch these opportunities. And of course, the market really drops faster than it appreciates, as you can see over time. But it's important to be aware of these opportunities. And even this little opportunity here, it's just a small blip in the grand scheme of things. You look at, let's say, the COVID crash here. It's a pretty decent size stump right there. And then you look at 2022 to 2023, we had a downtrend pretty much for the full year. And if you were to have bought in 2023 as the market was downtrending, you would have obviously done well if you hold for the long term. So the main thing is you buy low, you buy at a great price, and you hold for the long term if you're confident within your companies. Of course, not investing advice by any means. This is just simply what I plan to do. And so right now, we're still at a high point in the market. Things have not collapsed by any means. We have not gone into a crash. You could say we've gone into a little bit of a correction, because when I look over the past months, we're down 4%, and in the Dow Jones, we're down 5.5%. So that's something pretty kind of substantial within the past month. It's something to keep your eye on, and it's something to be aware of, because you could be buying now, you could potentially be buying in a couple months from now. It all depends where the market goes. But you need to be aware that the market is currently potentially going to hit a downtrend, and you need cash in order to invest for this. So I want to hear you guys. What are you guys buying right now? Comment. And I love hearing when you guys mention your buys, because of course you guys know what I buy, but I want to hear what you guys are buying too. I bought SQY, PYPY, BABO, and YMAX. I'm going to continue to reinvest, because although it might seem like hits to your portfolio, look, to put it in perspective, my portfolio in the past month has gone down roughly about $2,000. And honestly, that's okay. Portfolios, they're going to trend up and down. As long as they trend up for the long term, that's where you want to be. But in the short term, it really is no saying where they are going to go. Of course, it doesn't feel great when your portfolio goes down, but you got to remember, at these moments, you are buying at great prices, potentially great prices, and if you're going to hold for the long term, you're going to get a much better dividend yield and potentially more monthly income. It's all about reinvesting. It's all about the future. So that's what I plan to do. I plan to build, and of course, all this monthly income that I'll be receiving will be reinvested to build faster and faster, and hopefully the fruits of our labor will be seen then within the future. So I hope you guys did enjoy this video. Just a little video to talk about some buys, the current kind of setup in the market, and how I think we're approaching a little bit of a downtrend here. It's very important to keep an eye on the market right now, as we could potentially go into a little bit of a correction and potentially a crash. So if you guys did enjoy this video, we're currently up to 7,106 subscribers. And before I leave, I really should have brought attention to this at the start of this video, but the LA wildfires, I really pray for anyone who's, going through this. This is terrible what's happening, and I wish anyone the best, and really the best of luck. We got to bring attention to this, because this is a pretty crazy thing that's happening there. Go check out a video on that. It's pretty insane. I do wish all the best for those who are living in LA at the current moment. But with all that being said, I want to leave you guys on a high note. This is a great time in the market, a great opportunity, and I hope you guys are here to take advantage and can stick around, and we'll do that. So if you guys enjoyed this video, you guys know what to do. Please do have a great day, and I will see you guys in the next video.